What's going on YouTube? Tony here with Edgeley Knife Review. So today is not going to be so much of a review, but a little more of a tutorial. I have here my paramilitary too, as you can see, that has custom titanium copper scales on them. And yes, you can see it's not too pretty looking copper anymore, right? Well, I think it's beautiful. This is what's called a shipwreck patina or ocean patina. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I just posted a video on Instagram of this knife after I finished the patina. And you know what? I thought maybe I should share the process with you guys on how to do this if you want to do it yourself. There's a few things that I learned along the way. This is actually the second go at patinaing, or however you want to say that, these scales. So I figured I'd, share the knowledge with you guys. So what you're going to need to do the patina on these copper scales, or anything copper in general, really, is, first of all, you're going to need some ammonia or ammonia. Ammonia clear. You can pick this up at any regular store. I got this at Winco, as you can see. Just regular ammonia cleaner. Be careful with this stuff, guys, because this is, like it says, an eye irritant. Definitely don't want to ingest any of this, and you definitely don't want to inhale these fumes. This stuff will kick you down, like, real bad. So you really want to watch out for the fumes on this guy. Make sure when you do this patina process, you're, I would say outside would be the best way to do it. So that way you're just completely out in the open air. And luckily for me, these past few days, it's been kind of windy. So it really helps to take the fumes away from me when I was working with it. But yeah, so you're going to need some ammonia and some natural sea salt. I'm not too sure why natural sea salt works best. I could only assume that because if this was actually in the ocean, obviously there's natural salt in the ocean. And that's honestly what it would look like if you pulled it out of the ocean after sitting at the bottom of the water, at the bottom of the ocean for, God knows how long. Not even that long, because this was heavily forced through chemical and whatnot. But I don't know. I honestly don't know how long it would take for it to look like this at the bottom of the ocean. But this patina process right here took a day and a half. So it was forced through chemical use, obviously. So to work easier with the ammonia, I recommend putting it in just an empty spray bottle. That way you don't have to worry about it splashing back on you. It doesn't really irritate the skin to touch, but you just don't want to smell like it. It's a really strong smell. You don't want it to get on your clothes. So putting it in a spray bottle kind of helps to direct it exactly where you want it to go, and it eliminates a lot of the splashback that you might get just from pouring it out on this guy. So I recommend using a spray bottle to apply the ammonia where needed. And most important part is you're going to need a container. You're going to want a container that you can seal up completely to keep in as much of the fumes as possible when you're doing the process. You'll also need, I recommend, some gloves, some rubber gloves. Doesn't have to be latex free for this. Although I would say maybe latex free would be best, because the powder latex might interfere with the patina process if it gets on the clean prepared surface of whatever you're going to patina. So you might want to go with latex free. That way you don't get like that powder or whatever. I don't even know if that is the latex part of it. I'm not a professional, guys. I'm just trying to give you what little knowledge I have of the process. So rubber gloves just to protect your hands. I don't use eye protection. I don't use eye pro. Maybe you could, because like I said, you just don't want to get this stuff in your eyes. You don't want to, want to try to eliminate it getting onto your skin as much as possible. Hence the gloves. You're going to need some shop towels. You could really use any kind of paper towel maybe, but I just like these because they're thick and it holds a lot more liquid ammonia in the container. And then this is just really thick cardboard. You can use any material. Obviously, over time, cardboard's going to wear down because it's, paper material and you're wetting it. But the thicker the cardboard, I had the scales propped up like this on the cardboard for a day and a half, and they were just fine. They're just ugly. I cleaned this out, and obviously, but you're gonna want to prop up your stuff. So something that you can prop up your copper away from the floor of the chamber is gonna be great. Okay, so now that we have all of the materials that you're gonna need to do the copper patina, the process is really simple. Okay, so for whatever you're going to patina, make sure that the surface is prepared. So the first time I got these, my buddy had cleaned them with something. And when I went to patina them, you guys can go on my Instagram, link in description below. You can see the first picture I posted of these scales when I did the patina the first time. Really didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. And part reason of that might have been because my buddy did clean them, and there might have been, I didn't think to clean them. I just figured, oh, they're clean, there's nothing on them. Wiped them down, and just went for the patina process, and it obviously hindered the process a little bit. So I would recommend completely cleaning down the copper surface, even if you have to get some super fine sandpaper. Super fine grit sandpaper, and just lightly go over the copper, get it to a raw state would be the best. So after you do that, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your shop towels, get like one sheet at a time. You're going to want to fold it in half rectangularly and then into a square. And then from there, you're just going to roll the square. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're just going to roll the square into a smaller rectangle. You're going to place, and this is just, I saw somebody do this. I decided to try it, no. My buddy told me how to do this. And this is how I do it. And I really hope he doesn't get mad that I'm sharing the process. But I just figure, you know what? Why hold in the knowledge? The knife community, we should all want to help each other out. So I'll deal with the backlash if it comes, but yeah, here it goes so far. So yeah, you're going to want to do that a few more times, well actually 3 more times, to get around the entire inside perimeter of your container. And it obviously, whatever kind of container you use, this will vary from there. Okay. And it's fine, so I have it set up to do it again. Once I get something else copper. It's kind of addicting. Once you do it, you kind of want to patina everything you can get your hands on, because it looks really nice. It really does. It looks super nice. Okay. Just get that down there. Kind of get it down as snug as you can. Hold on, let's see. Okay, so I want to make sure I was in the frame. I know I said you don't have to get it perfect, but just for the video's sake, I'm trying to make it look presentable. Okay, almost done here. All right. Okay, so basically you just want to do the inside perimeter, kind of leave a space as best as you can for the riser, whatever you're going to use for the riser, whatever material you're going to use. So then what you're going to want to do is actually, okay, depending on the riser, since this is cardboard, what you're going to want to do first is take your ammonia in your spray bottle, and you're going to thoroughly soak these towels. You're going to more than you really think you need to, I recommend. Just because when this is closed and it's full of the ammonia, the more fumes that these let out overnight, the better. I mean, technically you could even just put a riser in here and just fill the bottom of the chamber with liquid. But I don't know. I just, this is what worked for me so far. And let me see if I can find. Yeah, so when I did my Olight, the raw copper Olight, this is the exact same process I did for doing the patina. Of course, I covered the lens with painter's tape and cut like a perfect circle out. So, I don't know if the ammonia would mess with the lens, but you don't want to chance it with your light. Like, you want your lens obviously to be as blemish free as possible, because it'll affect the throw of your light and the performance of it. So I covered it up. I covered up the button. I didn't know if it was going to do anything to that either, but I just did it anyways. Covered that up, and so it's the same exact setup. And this is the patina that I got out of that. And okay, so like I said, you're going to spray it, and then you're going to put your riser down there. Okay. And okay, so here is what I learned. And it might fall because that's like not stable, but anyways, here's what I learned. So you see the areas here and here obviously don't have as much bluing or teal coloring as in the middle. So what I was thinking is where the sea salt lands, that's where you're going to get the most bluing. And it's different because this is cylindrical, so it's not going to hold as much salt. So what I did was I just stood it straight up like that. I sprayed it down with the ammonia, and then I kind of like dusted sea salt on it. So it didn't hold, it can't hold globs and globs on it, obviously. But this is different because it's a flat surface. And obviously, of course, the knife was completely disassembled. I took off everything, so it was just the scales. This is just for demonstration, obviously. So what I thought was, okay, I wanted originally to do a lot of bluing here and maybe kind of leave the patina in the middle less, so it would be a little more the copper color. So the first time I did it, that's kind of what I tried to do. And I realized real fast that when I went out after a day or two, that the first time I actually left them in there for like 3 days. To be completely honest, I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot they were out there. I just got busy. I was working, and I was like, oh, those scales are still out there. So I went out and grabbed them. And so where the most sea salt lies, you're going to get the less coloring. And I was thinking, like, I don't get it. Why is it doing that? But the reason being is, if you cover this completely with salt, cake it on there, and then you spray more ammonia on it, which is what I thought to do the first time, the fumes aren't going to be able to reach the copper surface. So that oxidation process is not going to take place as well as a spot where there's less salt. So I redid the process, but I kind of thought this might look nice in this pattern. So, like this more clear in the back, and then kind of like around the middle to give it like a pattern, and the way this turned out this time, to me, I absolutely loved it. So when you have, what you want to do is, like, if you really want this coloring the whole length of the thing, of whatever you're gonna patina, spray it down with the ammonia completely, just drench it. After you drench this stuff, drench it, and then get the sea salt and just sprinkle over it. Do that Salt Bay thing, sprinkle over it. That's going to give you more surface area open, but also covered at the same time. It's going to allow more of the fumes to oxidize the copper, and that's where you're going to get that coloring from. So whatever you want to be blue, sprinkle lightly, don't cake on. When you cake it on, it still patinas the copper, but it turns it that dark color. So I'm sure, like, there's a lot of people online that rock these Olights, these raw copper Olights, but a lot of people, like, so far it's just me and one other person, the guy that taught me how to do this, that have our lights like this, everybody kind of just does the natural patina from the oil in their hand and stuff like that, which looks amazing, which is kind of what it does here. It forces a dark patina around that area to wherever you globbed on that salt. So, yeah, depending, I don't know timing wise. It looks super blue. Like if you were to do the process, sprinkle it on, cover it with ammonia, close this up and leave it in a, secure place to where it's not going to get moved around or anything. It'll be super patinaed within 2 hours, an hour even. It turns blue really fast. I just don't know how well it would stick after that long. I'm not sure how deep that patina gets into the copper, but I can tell you after a day or two, that patina's in there. However, over time, it will wear off. This is actually the second time, this patina you see on the Olight, this is the second patina that I did on this Olight, because after a long time, it rubs off, and it sucks so much that I erased my first page, my Tony EDC page, because I had really good pictures on there of this light when it was just done with the patina for the first time, and it was insanely blue and teal colored. It looked amazing. But over time, it wore down just from my hands and, going in and out of my pocket. So what I thought to do was, I saw this lady who patinaed a copper sheet for like the roof of a bird bath or a bird feeder she was doing. What she did was she took clear coat, and I can't remember what her clear coating was, but she sprayed it over the patina to seal it so it would stick. And I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember what her brand was, but I chose to get like a really decent brand. It's Rust-Oleum is a good brand of spray paint and clear coats. So I grabbed the semi-gloss clear and I sprayed it over this, and with hers, it turned her blue green. This, from what I'm seeing, this one actually keeps your blues bluer. It'll tinge it a little bit, but it'll keep it a lot more blue. And that's exactly what I was hoping for. And as you can see, like around the edges, oh, I love that so much around the edges of it. It looks so amazing with the black DLC coated PM2 blade and the hardware. It looks so good. It looks amazing. Absolutely love the way this turned out. And as you can see, like the clear gives it a little bit of a sheen to it. Not too much, but it still looks really good. I love it a lot. And this process, like I said, can be used on anything copper. I believe that brass can be patinaed the same way. I haven't done it. Honestly, copper is the first thing that I really tried to force patina. More so of a natural looking patina, like, well, I guess copper washing is kind of like, I don't know, a forced patina, I guess, or whatever. But, this way, I absolutely recommend it. It's awesome. It's a fun experience. It's cool to learn. It's exciting when you take it out, and it's just like, you never know exactly what it's going to look like. So just looking at it, every piece is individual. It's like, every piece is, its own work of art. It's just going to be different every time. And, I can't stop looking at this right now. It looks so amazing. So this is all the stuff you need to do it. This is how it could possibly turn out, or this. And, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you have any more questions, I'll try to answer them the best I can. Give this a shot, guys. Give it a shot. Like, it's fun. It's cool to learn something new, a new modding technique. And I just wanted to share this information with you guys because it's exciting. Like, it's exciting to do this for yourself. But anyways, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the whole process, the materials, whatnot. Let me know what you'd want to patina yourself, or if you really are timid about trying it and you want something patinaed, there's something copper patina, hit me up. Like, I'd be more than happy to do it for you. That would be great, because like I said, it's kind of like addicting. Like, I just want to go buy a bunch of copper stuff just to patina it. I think it looks amazing. I'm really into that ocean, that ocean vibe, shipwreck kind of stuff. It's amazing. Like, it's just, especially look at the coloring around this part. Like, it's so pretty. I'm in love with this knife now. Like, I mean, I always was before. It's a paramilitary too. Like, I don't care what anyone says. This is one of the best EDC knives on the planet. On the freaking planet. Yeah, I'm going controversial. Hit me up. What do you think is the best EDC knife on the planet? But yeah, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the copper patina process and the outcome on this guy and this guy. So now we got brothers here. Oh, so cool. Share this video, like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button I'm going to leave down here. Go ahead and drop or check out another video that I'm going to leave up here for you guys to watch of one of the reviews of mine on my channel. And I really appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Thanks.